Bentar.
Take a breath, deep breath.
Hello.
Guys, it's already start, please. Guys, hello. Hello, guys.
Let's
Hello.
go.
And guys, welcome back to Fiqi AMD's international qualifiers. It is the third day today for the Indian teams. It will be Group C today. So we have seen team number 3. It doesn't matter who it is. It's the number 3, the third lucky number. And
Yeah.
let's see who it is today. So it is GHS, Reflex, Magician, Jump In, and Sind. And we have seen Team GH perform really well. So let's see if the amazing treasure, the amazing luck that comes with team number 3, that the label, that number 3 comes in today, and maybe they'll get chicken dinners today as well. So going forward, Nicholas, what is your prediction for the match?
Maybe that oke. Menurut saya, prediksi saya mungkin nomor 13 yang akan memenangkan pertandingan ini
13.
karena ya mungkin dia akan mengkill dengan kill yang sangat banyak, atau ya mereka akan membuat strategi yang baik, dan ya itu menurut prediksi saya. Nanti kita lihat aja.
Grup
Semoga
13 cuma
kita
2 orang nih, Kolas. Grup 13 cuma 2 orang ini kali ini.
nggak apa-apa. Let's see.
Go Azam.
Ya, jam-jam
guys.
kalau 2 orang itu
Ayo.
barangkali mereka menang.
Ya, benar. Please perkenalkan diri kalian, Nicholas dan Azam. Nicholas.
Halo,
Oke.
Halo.
Halo.
nama saya Azam.
Nicholas
Nicholas first.
Saya
Just a second. In the meantime, Fiki, can we look at the map? We need
Yeah,
to
yeah.
look at the
Hello.
plane
Oh, yeah,
path,
yeah,
and we need to see where the teams are
Hello.
going. So, plane path will be going from between the 2 Georgia pole cities to Rozhok to Mansion and then to Lipovka. We'll see today. It's a northern plane line. It's yet to be seen where teams decide to drop off. I think Siverny should be a hot drop, right, Nicholas? I think Pochinki and school should also be somewhere where people will be going. Nicholas, what do you think? Where do you think people are going to go this time?
maybe the last zone or something.
Please Indo, Nicholas. Use
Okay.
Indo. Ya.
Oke. Mungkin maksudnya gimana, Kak?
Jadi gini, kita lihat ya pada tim-tim kali ini, kita melihat sudah mulai banyak yang menyebar. Dari ada tim merah di sini tampaknya turun ke Georgopol, dan beberapa tim dari YGS menuju ke unknown area di sebelah Gatka. Sekarang kita melihat ada satu tim yang ke Pochinki dan beberapa ada tim yang ke Rozhok. Kita lihat juga pesawat turun dari arah Georgopol ke Lipovka pada pertandingan kali ini, dan semua tim tampaknya sudah mulai menyebar. Mari kita lihat di sini ada 3 tim yang bersamaan menduduki hospital.
Right, and looking at Team ROGX, which has, well, they were one of the best contenders for the ROG tournament that had happened before, but they unfortunately could not make it through. But this time, they will drop to Georgia great locations, and we will see them get an early fight, probably because they already have, well, 2 players have the SLR, and we all know how strong the SLR is. Hom got OP from the only person from their team in the Georgia City area, so it would be fun to see if he is able to make something happen, because he will have no backup, and around him are 2 teams which are all just kill hungry, and if they get to know that he's present there, maybe at this point they're not really sure, but once they get to know Nicholas, I'm not sure what fate awaits him. Nicholas, over to you.
Wait.
So,
Okay.
di sini dengan tim 16 ada WR Machine di sini. Tampaknya ia menggunakan senjata MPK5, ya bukan, Nicholas? Dan
Yap.
dia menggunakan Thompson di sini. Tapi di sini ada tim 7 yang sendirian di sini, dan AWM got OP. Sepertinya mereka apakah berada di tim grup C? Kita juga tidak tahu. Kita akan
Kemungkinan besar salah satu dari tim nomor 2 ini akan berperang dengan tim yang berwarna pink ini. Ya, kita lihat saja nanti.
Ya. Di sini lucu
In the
sekali.
meantime, yeah, go on. In the meantime, I do think we will see some drop clashes happen in Milta as well. So if we could just have a look at the map and see where the teams have dropped off. Well, before that, God OP will spot one of the players, that is B Star AJ, and maybe he will go towards him. It's yet to be seen how he decides to approach this fight, and maybe he won't take a fight at all. He is the only member of his team, and so that means he has no lives, in the sense that if he gets knocked down, that is the end of the game for him. So he has to be incredibly passive, even though there are people around him. He can't even move right now, because the moment he sets a foot from his current location, they are going to know someone's there. And they don't know how many players there are, but at the same time, they will know there's somebody there. If they approach him for a kill, he has no backup, he has nowhere to go, and we will see team number 2 in the Milta region with Warlord 238 with that level 2 helmet, and I think that's an amazing looking helmet. I mean, I wish I had that one with the UMP and the Thompson. And just so you guys know, UMP and Thompson are one of the best close range weapons there are, along with the Vector and perhaps the M249. I mean, the M249 is contested to be one of the best weapons overall in this, well, in this phase of the game. Even in late games, we have seen M249 with the C1 or the C2 customization, whatever have you. The C1 is more for car fights, I believe, and the C2 would be more better. It would be better for someone who is trying to lie down in the grass, because that shield only covers a bit of your body. So if you're able to lie down with that M249, you are basically covered from the front. And yeah, that does provide protection. I have seen people survive gunfights just based on that. And he spots a person. Nicholas, what do you think is going to happen here? Do you think he will
Oh,
fight
maybe.
or... Yeah, go on.
Okay, maybe the team. Okay,
Indo.
jadi mungkin tim Orange ini akan berperang ya.
Oh.
Mereka nomor 2 Bang Flash. Oh, ternyata kenok dan ya mereka sedang berperang ya, dan mungkin nomor 2 ini akan terkenok Bang Flash ini. Kita lihat saja. Lalu apa ini? Oke. Tim Orange sedang di salah satu tim Orange juga mungkin ada yang kenok, dia sedang di revive, tapi salah satu yang juga ada yang jauh, dia sedang memantau. Lalu salah satu dari tim ini ada yang sedang men-sniping, mungkin mereka akan menyerang dari jarak kejauhan. Oke, lanjutkan.
Jadi Azam, can you speak Malaysian? Azam, Malaysia, please.
Yap. Sepertinya nomor 3 akan menyerang nomor 2 di sebelah itu. Apa ya?
sorry.
Oh, tidak, nomor 2.
Oh, so
Nomor 2
here is GH GH. Tim GH kali ini membunuh tim 2 dengan menggunakan sabit ya, sabit kan?
Iya.
Nice,
Right, guys, here's something that you have to keep in mind. As we told you about earlier, this is Team 3. Remember? 3?
Yeah,
I
three,
told
three,
you,
three.
3 has some magic on it. Whoever is in team number 3
Yeah,
always wins for some reason. See, they already have 2 kills. It is Team Green Hydrogen, and we have seen them perform amazingly well in ranking scrims earlier as well for Polabu Gaming. So here we've yet to see how they perform against other teams in the group, because I'm not sure if they have had a lot of opportunities yet. So, you know, scrims are one of those places where people come in to test out the skills, to test out the grit, and to put into practice all of the hard work that they've done in the practice range with their teams, staying late night, just to make sure that they get that coordination down. And, you know, these teams, Nicholas, they try out over 20 to 30 people just to make sure they have the right fit for the team. You know, coordination is extremely important, and so is teamwork. So, Nicholas, do you think team number 2 will face an early out today, because their 2 members are down, only 2 remain? So, let's see what happens here, right?
Yes, ya benar. Kemungkinan besar tim nomor 2 akan terkena oleh nomor eliminasi oleh tim nomor 3. Kita lihat saja nanti.
Yeah. So how that's possible? Why number 3 always luck in here match, you know? Like
Maybe it is new.
So-
Maybe I think it is New State's lucky number. Maybe they have
Yeah.
some sort of an advantage from the game itself. The zone always favors them. We have seen they get great drops, and you know, Magician is using the
Yeah.
VSS, by the way, guys. In case you did not notice, the VSS that Magician is using is rated one of the most annoying weapons to go
Yeah.
against, because you can never know where that person is shooting from unless you actually get hit by it. And
Yeah.
by that time, because of the rate of fire, it may already be too late. Because remember, these are professional players who want to make a living playing games. And so they will practice their best with a weapon, and they
Yeah,
will know the
CSS.
pros and cons of each one. So definitely expect some amazing things from Magician with that VSS.
Oh, here is Daku here. Daku on
Yeah,
slot.
it is Daku's team.
Yeah.
So, do you know about Team Daku? I mean, I'll tell you a bit about Daku's team. So, Whitey Face Daku is one of those players who actually, I think, Fiqi, he was the one who came to you, right?
Yeah.
And he was the one who said that, you know, we need to have Indian teams come into the competitive scene.
Yeah.
And we, unfortunately, right now in India, we have no player or we have no streamer that has room card access. And so we approached you and we told you that, hey, could you please help us out here? And we all have to thank Fiqi for that, for giving us this platform to be able to fight. In the meantime, we will see team number 4, 14, and 18 with all of their members. I think 14 only has 2. I'm not really sure, but they are entering the fray. And it would be interesting to see how this one ends, because Hijack has a 4x and a DP and, well, 44 bullets. He has customized it. So as you all know, C1 customization for the DP goes up to 72 bullets. I don't know why he's not making use of it. But I don't, and also at the same time, I'm not really sure if he has revealed his position as of yet. Well, it's not 47, so we know he has 3 bullets fired. Well, did it alert the enemy? Did
Yeah,
it not?
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
really sure there.
Who-
Right, so going on to Nicholas. Nicholas, how do you think this fight is going to play out here?
Mungkin saja. Mungkin saja. Salah satu player dari nomor 18 ini akan ya menembak tim biru dari nomor 4. Dia sedang men-sniping, mungkin dia sedang ingin cari musuhnya dari sini, dari posisinya dia.
Iya, sedang mencari celah ya tampaknya ya, Niko.
Iya, sedang mencari celah.
Tampaknya
Kemungkinan
di sini-
saja mereka akan mengeras dengan posisi yang enak untuk diam-diam disergap gitu.
Iya,
Menurut
jadi
saya.
mereka akan berpindah posisi tampaknya seperti itu ya. Mereka sedang mencari
dan-
tempat yang ini.
Iya.
Dan di sini ada Andi di sini. Andi tampaknya mencoba untuk mencari rumah yang lain dan melihat mencari-cari celah untuk memantau tim 14 di sini. Di sini Andi tampaknya menyadari keberadaan tim 14 di sini dan mereka di sini ada Hijack, Octo dan Andi sendirian di atas memantau tim 14. Mereka sedang berada di posisi sandwich di sini. So how do you think about this match today?
Right, so going forward to Octophage's weapon, can we just remove the map from the screen for a bit? And all right then, on God OP it is. And I think he has the AK-47 if I'm not mistaken. And the other weapon, we're not really able to get a good look at it. But DE Anthros, it does get the knock on, well, I think it was Daku with the M24. And if we scope in to the map towards the farm region, we will be able to see someone has gotten knocked out. Yeah, definitely. Daku has gotten knocked out. His helmet is damaged. And talking about, well, the M24, it does need only one hit to knock down any player who has a level 2 or below helmet. I mean, if you don't have a helmet, even the M4 in close range does 72 damage. So keep those numbers in mind, guys, because in the early games such as this, where, well, not exactly the early game anymore because we are 12 minutes into this one. Phase 2 is about to end in about 2 minutes, and then we will see how the circle goes in. And talking about the circle, it is very centralized. Oh, well, not exactly centralized, but relatively centralized. And we will have to see how teams come in. I mean, it does provide a lot of places for teams to be in, because this circle has the bridge in between, or the ocean, the river in between, and we have to keep in mind that there are three bridges now instead of two, and we may be able to see some bridge camping going on. It would be rather interesting to see if there are any teams that go for those bridge camps, but I don't think anyone has set that up yet. I believe can we just zoom in to the left bridge, and we may be able to see just one team that's there, the bridge down there. Just go a bit down, and you will see those teams near Ferry Pier. The blue team, light blue. And let's
Yeah.
look at that. Let's look at their position, because I think, yeah, it is Team YGS. As I imagine, guys,
YGS.
Team YGS has done this before. And so, for those who don't know, YGS is called You Got
You
Served,
got served.
and this is a team that has been, I mean, they have been practicing for quite some time. And without the IGL present, it's yet to be seen how they perform in this match. But they are definitely one of the stronger teams out there. But I think Sagar and Fire, I think both of those are assaulters. So we will be able to see some great things coming from them. Saga does have the SLR with the C1 customization. And for those that don't know, New State is a game where you have customizations in weapons. And what that means is, for the SLR, there will be increased damage, but it does come at a cost of increased recoil as well. So if you get 2 headshots in with a level 2 helmet, that player will go down. Just 2 headshots. I mean, with the rate of fire that this weapon has, it is almost as good as a bolt action rifle, but perhaps even better, because you can spray down people, and it has 20 bullets in it. So it would be rather fun to see if he is able to catch anyone off guard. But then again, keep in mind, with long range fights such as this one, there is a disadvantage to it. That is, there is a lot of cover that people can hide behind. So even if you get the knock, if you don't instantly confirm it, there is a chance that all of those bullets will go to waste. Your location will be revealed, and it won't be the best tactical position for you to be in. Moving on to other teams, we will see all of them are crowding in at this point, and we may see some fights go down near the bridges below Pochinki, south of Pochinki, and we see DE on these takedown jump in. Well, DE currently is Destiny Esports, guys, so definitely do not confuse it with Diode, because that team has, well, disbanded, and it is Destiny Esports now. So Team DE with new people all over. It would be fun to see how that goes down. But I think team number 3's Magician has been taken down by Fake Switey, and Fake Switey is part of Team SMG. Well, we don't really know what the full form of SMG is, but definitely Magician has been taken down. So let's see what happens here. Let's see if, well, Magician's kill will get confirmed as well by Andhi, and GH Sin still remaining alive along with Reflexer. So what do you think is going to happen here, Nicholas? Do you think we will see another team get squad wiped? Or do you think team number 3 has still some chance of winning this one?
Ya, kemungkinan besar tim nomor 3 akan tertumbangkan di pertandingan kali ini. Dan untuk tim nomor 18 bagaimana ini? Coba saya lihat.
Tampaknya tim 18 agak unggul ya di sini.
Iya, dia sedang masih ngelut. Mereka itu masih camping, entahlah, mungkin mereka mencari kehidupan yang lebih lama untuk mendapatkan poin yang lebih banyak.
Iya, untuk bertahan.
Ya. Di sini karena hashtag sangat mempengaruhi pada pertandingan kali ini. Karena hashtag 1 saja sudah mendapatkan 15 poin ya. Di sini. Bagaimana pendapatmu, Azam?
Menurut.
Ya. Go, Azam.
Tidak ada pendapat.
Tidak ada pendapat. Bagaimana pendapatmu tentang pertandingan kali ini?
Menurut saya bakal sedikit lama karena ramai yang tidak berperang, hanya bersembunyi.
Iya, benar sekali. Karena di sini sudah mulai memasuki fase ketiga, dan tampaknya mereka masih banyak yang berada di luar zona. Di sini zona biru sudah mulai memasuki area pada fase kedua, dan tersisa 50 detik lagi akan menjalani fase keempat. dan fase kelima itu sudah mulai sakit sekali. Tampaknya mereka sudah tidak boleh berada di sini dan harus mencari posisi yang aman di tengah-tengah circle. Di sini sudah banyak yang menggunakan mobil untuk melaju ke tengah-tengah circle di sini. Bisa kita lihat di sini sudah mulai banyak yang menggunakan mobil. Di sini ada tim biru, ada tim 4, ada tim kuning dengan nomor tim 11. Oh, dan di sini tampaknya sudah memasuki fase ketiga, namun belum banyak yang terbunuh pada match kali ini. Di sini masih ada 60 orang. Oh, di situ ada Grab BB ngekill YGS. Kita lihat tim You Got Serve di sini. You Got Serve di sini menempati tim 12. Di sini tim 12 YGS Sagar terkenok di sini dan sedang di-revive oleh temannya. Kita lihat dari posisi musuh, dari mana musuh mengejar. Oh, di sini di seberang. Di sini ada tim 10 dengan tim Grab. Grab sedang menembak menggunakan sniper ke arah tim You Got Serve di sini. Dan terhit oleh tim You Got Serve di sini. Bibelu sudah terhit 2 kali. Kita lihat dari posisi tim 12 di sini. Ada IGS Fire yang berada di atas atap sedang menggunakan DP tampaknya ya. Bagaimana bisa dia?
Here in Team YGS's position, you definitely want to save your bullets for now, because we will see that in 45 seconds the zone will shrink in, and from history we have learned that it will be zone 4. And whoever has the centralized location and a height advantage in zone 4 will have the entire game for themselves. And we do see here that team number 3, GH, will be outside the zone still. The zone is relatively not as punishing, but when this zone ends, it will actually start to damage the players quite a bit. They will have to use up some of the heals while they're trying to go in, and it won't be easy going in there, because as you see, Fiqi, we already have so many teams in the zone right now that for any team to enter, it would prove to be incredibly difficult. But Magician does take down a few players to his side, so it should be really easy for them to go inside. Now, Anahata Tamil is one of the Tamilian players. He has, he's also a YouTuber. He has about 3K subscribers and he streams almost daily, but he too will get taken down, I believe. And Team GH, my bad, he is still alive, but that Molly won't do him any favors. Sin with the Thompson, an extremely good close range shredder weapon, and will be able to revive his teammate Jump in. Well, it is unfortunate to see how 2 players have gone down, considering, they had only 2 players to begin with. They did call in 2 more, but Team Anahata will go down here right now. Team number 3, I don't know if the luck is working or is it not. Maybe they survived because of that luck, or maybe they are able to, let's see if that luck still continues in the future. What do you think? Do you think the luck will continue to go forward with them? Because they are looking pretty bad right now, considering they probably don't have a vehicle and they still need to go inside the zone.
Sekarang sudah mulai memasuki fase kelima, 30 detik lagi. Dan tim 3 yang dari kemarin menempati hashtag top 10 terus, yang dinilai tim 3 adalah tim yang terlaki pada Scrim India kali ini. Tersisa 2 player saja di sini dan 2 temannya sudah terkenok. Tetapi mereka sangat jauh dari posisi zona di sini. Kita tidak tahu. Di sini masih ada V-cycle. Jadi kemungkinan masih bisa selamat. Namun yang bisa kita tahu adalah sebentar lagi, 7 detik lagi sudah memasuki fase 5 dan mereka sudah kemungkinan sudah sulit sekali untuk menyelamatkan diri dari timnya. Tersisa 50 detik lagi dan darahnya sudah mulai turun drastis, sangat banyak. Di situ ada hijack mengekill tim You Got Serve ya. Di sini tuh You Got Serve. Di sini tersisa You Got Serve Grim saja. Kita lihat dengan bagaimana pendapatmu, like dengan You Got Serve di sini.
Well, this is an interesting circle considering Grims is the only remaining player from his team, and we have seen him perform well with Groza in the past. And just assault weapons, I believe, in general, are his bread and butter. But as chaos ensues, and he will be the last remaining member, he will have to find those positional points at this moment because I'm not sure if going for the kills would be interesting. But what do we see here is God OP, the only player from Team 17, I believe, and Team YGS is Grims. Well, both of them are the two remaining players from their own teams, and they may actually go face to face or head to head, but that wouldn't be the case anymore. And what we saw earlier is Jumpin left his teammate behind. I'm not sure if his teammate will be able to stay alive for too long, considering he probably does not have a lot of heals. And yeah, as I told you, Sin will get taken down. Jumpin, the only remaining player, he should heal. He definitely should heal. He will also go down to the zone. I'm not sure, Jumpin, what you thought you would be doing, but you had those first aid kits. You could have healed yourself, but now you will go down to the zone. Unfortunate series of events for him. In the meantime, Team 2's Player Gaming does spot a few other members at him outside the zone. He will be taking quite some damage from that as well, but if Dark Snow from Team 2 isn't able to help his teammate, well, then we may see that team go down to another team from the blue zone. I mean, I'm not sure why they did not help each other, but definitely they should have taken care more of the blue zone. Don't you think so?
Ya, di sini karena di sini udah blue zone di fase kelima ini sudah sangat sakit sekali dan sangat sulit untuk menghindari kematian pada fase kali ini. Dan circle di sini seharusnya ketika mereka sudah mulai memasuki fase 4, mereka harus terburu-buru untuk memasuki circle seharusnya. Tetapi tampak di sini mereka sangat tidak peduli dengan circle di sini. Banyak dari yang kita lihat mereka masih berada di luar zone dan mati karena zona begitu saja, sia-sia menghadapi pertandingan kali ini hanya karena zone. Di sini kita lihat tim 4 di sini menempati rumah di pinggiran zona, di bibir zona, dan kita lihat mereka tampaknya sedang disandwich oleh beberapa tim ya, yang banyak sekali tim dari atas yang mengincar rumah tersebut karena di dalam rumah di tempat yang terbuka itu sangat menguntungkan sekali di tempat yang terbuka seperti ini. Kita lihat dari tim 8 di sini mereka hanya berlindung menggunakan mobil dan pos kecil. Ya, kita lihat di sini pos kecil. Pos kecil di sini lumayan sangat melindungi mereka di sini ya tampaknya. Bagaimana Nicholas menurutmu dengan tim 8 ini?
Oke, menurut saya mungkin tim 8 tidak akan bertahan lama lagi untuk bertahan di konvo ini karena ya zonanya lihat sendiri sudah sangat mungkin bentar lagi ingin bergerak. Kemungkinan besar salah satu dari tim ini akan maju ke zona perlahan-lahan dan mencari tempat yang aman untuk
melindungi diri ya.
Iya.
Tapi di sini tampaknya mereka akan kesulitan karena dari seberang itu mobil mereka semuanya ditembaki oleh mereka tampaknya di sini. Dan tidak lupa juga di atas di sini ada tim 6 ROGX. Di sini ROG juga berada di atas bukit yang tampaknya sangat mudah sekali untuk membunuh tim 8 pada posisi kali ini. Kembali ke Like, bagaimana menurutmu Like?
And can you believe it, Fiqi? We have 17 members alive, and the zone is so small at this moment, and we have no teams practically no teams in the zone. They will be coming in soon, and Gravity does get revived from his teammate there, and it is going to be a very intense, close situation. And we see God OP, who was from Team 17, he is still surviving. I mean, the only member from his team, and he has just been playing incredibly passive. I would be amazed to see if he has even a single kill, because no kill or no exposure will go unpunished here, and Team 14 still on the run. They will try to go inside the zone, and the zone will be behind their backs. Team SMG will be taking down Drake and OP's team most probably, and it's yet to be seen how they are going to, fight it out, because Fakes does get taken down, Fakes will get killed, and we have yet to see if I think it was Team SMG. They have gone down, and Gravity will be taken down from the air. Unfortunately, he will not be able to make it to the ground right now. Team 8's two people remaining, and YGS Scrim's still out in the open. I think he was in a vehicle, and Team 14's 3 players remaining alive. And as you remember, just when I started talking, we had 18 players. Now it's time to 7. So 11 players dead in a matter of a few seconds. That's how intense the last zone gets, and that's why you need those positions, just how Team 14 has. And they don't know that Octophage has spotted them out, and Octophage can get a few kills for his teams there. Well, if he's able to survive and get just two knocks for his team, he will be able to make some points happen, because remember, Team 18 right now with 9 kills in this part of the game. I don't think he has a gun yet. Fiqi, I don't think he has a gun. He just has to survive.
Yes, just to survive.
Well, it is rather fun to see how what will go through his mind. Maybe he'll just go with the zone. I think it is one of the best things there, because Grims has exposed himself. He's out in the open. Team 8, Strippy and Loki are also spotted out by Team 14, and Team 14 just has an absolute advantage, considering they have 3 players remaining still, and Grims will be taking a few cranes to his side. In the meantime, Surpass spots them out. Maybe he will go for a spray. He has the C1. Well, both of the guns are C1 for his side, but I don't think he has a scope yet. I don't know if he's able to get very accurate pinpoint accuracy on them. And if he does, I think Grims, Strippy, and Loki will get taken down. But still, Octophage from Team 18 still there, still surviving, not making a single sound, just to make sure that he will be able to get those position points for his team. And Fiqi, how interesting is this? How fun is this to see Grims taken down, not just 3 players remaining?
Ya, kita lihat di sini Octophage tidak memiliki senjata ya, dan dia sedang merayap-rayap untuk memasuki zona. Namun nampaknya dia ingin nambah poin-poin tim dari tim yang sedang berperang di sini. Kita lihat di sini tim 14 tampaknya sedang sudah meratakan tim yang tim IGS di situ. Tersisa 4, dan di sini Octo hanya satu-satunya yang tersisa. Mereka hanya perlu untuk maju dan mengekill Octo di situ. Ya, Octo di sini sama sekali tidak mempunyai senjata, dan it's a free to win for tim 14 di sini, tim XR tepatnya. Kita lihat di sini kembali, dan tim 18 sama sekali belum ada pergerakan di sini, dan tim mereka di sini sudah mengekill 9, dan itu lumayan pencapaian yang sangat baik. Di sini tim 14 yang sudah dapat dipastikan untuk menuju ke hashtag 1 dengan kill 12 di sini masih mencari-cari, dan Octo
ternyata
harus
tim 14
Nampaknya
sudah
tim
mendapatkan
18.
menang. Sangat-sangat mengucapkan mantap. Selamat untuk tim 14 setelah memenangkan pertandingan match pertama.
Tim 18 mengingatkan kita dengan yang tempat kita mabar dulu.
And guys, there you have it. Chicken dinner for team number 14 with 12 kills, and the second position for team 18 with 9 kills, third for team 8 with 5 kills, and fourth for team 12 with 0 kills, but they still got those position points. Coming in fifth position for team 6 with 3 kills, 6 for 4 with 1 kill, 7th for 16 with 9 kills. That is amazing performance there. And 8th position team 17 with 1 kill, and so on and so forth. We will go just have a look at those things. But something that you should keep in mind is that if Octophage had just one weapon on him, Fiqi, if Octophage had one weapon, we did see that the winning team had 1 player down, the second had very low HP, and the third would probably be his only competition. So if he was able to down the third remaining player, the other 2 were basically sitting ducks while they were getting revived, or just one grenade as well, right? Anything that he could have used, he could have gotten something there, right, Fiqi?
He can maybe I thought he can try to find some box maybe. Yeah, you know, in circle, there's many team
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think
down there.
Grimm's YGS's Grimm's was down there by the vehicle,
Yeah,
and his body should have been able to be. I mean, it was probably easily accessible. But then again, keep in mind he's one player who
yeah,
has no
yeah,
armor, no helmet, nothing on him,
yeah,
and without armor and helmet, those bullets do a lot of damage. So it would
yeah,
have been really, really risky.
yeah.
But he had nothing to lose there. I
Mm.
think if he went for it, maybe we could have seen maybe an early game
Yeah,
or
but
something that we did not expect. You never know. You never know, Fiki.
yeah,
Right? That's what
yeah.
keeps the game interesting.
But they got a second place, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
if he menyerah, jika dia menyerah pada pertandingan kali itu, mungkin mereka akan mendapatkan hashtag yang lebih rendah dari itu. Untungnya di situ tim mereka melemparkan green flare gun di situ pada kali itu. Oke, kali ini kita akan lanjut ke babak kedua dan kita akan rehat untuk 10 menit ke depan. Oke? Baik.
Yep. So,
Yeah.
guys, we will be taking a short 5 to 10 minute break here, and we will be returning to you with match number 2. That will be the final match of the day. When the plane goes off, we will be here to keep you entertained. So hold on till then. Get some popcorn, get some Coke, get some Sprite. I don't know, whatever have you. Hashtag not sponsored, and just hold on till we get back to you.
Yeah.
Can you mute us? Can you make sure our voice don't go on the stream? No. Just make sure our voice don't go to the stream.
Here, right? Oh, here.
Yeah.
Oke.
Go. Play.
Alright, guys, welcome back to Fiqi AMD's International Qualifiers Group C, Day 3. And this will be match number 2 and the final match of the day. We have seen, I believe it was, I'm not exactly sure which team it was that won it because I don't remember the names, but they did get the chicken dinner with I think about more than 10 kills. So they have a really good position on the leaderboard as such. And if they're able to continue with that performance, it should be very easy for them to move on to the more international part of the qualifiers as such. And unfortunately, team number 3, the magic that we had for the past 2 days, is not shining in today. But you know, we still have given them a chance. They still have a chance to prove that the magic exists today. So Team Green Hydrogen, we need to see you perform. Team GH, we need to see you perform in this one. And looking at the map, let's see where the flight path is. And the flight path will be going from the top, from Sigourney, to all the way to the bottom, to Ferry Pier, and then out to the sea. So I think all the teams should have an excellent point to drop off somewhere because all the relatively major areas are easily accessible from this one, except from I think Milta Power. And I'm not really sure if any team here has their drop consistent at Milta Power because I think it was Team Crawlers, definitely Milta Power and VLVT for Quarry, but none of those are here. So let's see which teams drop to their preferred location, and perhaps we'll get to see something fun in the form of drop clashes. Right? So Fiqi, what is your take on this? Where do you think drop clashes will happen this time?
Ya, tampaknya circle kali ini akan berada di tengah lagi ya, karena kita lihat di sini pesawat menuju dari atas server nih menuju ke bawah laut di samping kiri SMB. Di sini tim 3 yang kemarin digembor-gemborkan nomor yang sangat beruntung pada match kali ini. Sayang sekali tim dari nomor tim 3 pada round pertama tidak begitu hoki pada pertandingan kali ini ya. Dan tapi kita tidak bisa memutus harapan dengan kehokian tim dari nomor tim 3. Bisa saja pada round 2 kali ini mereka bisa mendapatkan hashtag yang cukup tinggi. Kita bisa melihatnya.
Kemungkinan besar. Ya. Kemungkinan besar mereka juga akan mencekan dengan hokian mereka.
Iya. Karena tim
ini sedang
3 ya.
Oh iya, sedang terjadi penyebaran di map ini.
Ya. Kita lihat di sini Nicholas, di atas tampaknya di atas server ini tidak ada tim yang melaju ke sana ya.
Iya, tim mereka itu sangat beruntung sekali. Entahlah mengapa yang lain-lain pada ingin ke tengah. Mungkin mereka ingin melakukan peperangan secara ini langsung. Dan ya nomor ya
di sini
dan ya yang tim biru muda mungkin mereka ingin bermain aman saja.
Iya, di sini
dan
ada
tidak ingin mencari keributan.
Tim biru muda di atas ya? Yang mana?
Iya.
Oh, di situ.
Di atas servernya itu tuh.
Ya. Ya, di sini juga ada tim merah dan tim biru. Di sini ada tim kuning dan tim abu. Kalau menurut Muzam, bagaimana pertandingan round kedua kali ini? Apakah tim nomor 3 akan mengalami kehokian lagi atau kita lepas dulu dari tim 3? Kita melihat dari yang pertengahan di sini. Mereka tampaknya tidak begitu menyebar di sini ya, karena pada round pertama mereka itu begitu menyebar dan masih banyak sekali yang hidup pada zona akhir. Dan kali ini tampaknya akan terjadi banyak pembantaian pada fase pertama dan kedua kali ini. Tampaknya begitu, bukan Azam?
Sepertinya nomor 3 bakal tidak hoki lagi kerana sedang diburu oleh tim lain di dekat mereka.
Iya. Tim 3. Kita lihat tim 3 di sini ada tim GH yang pergi ke SMB ya. SMB, tapi tampaknya SMB di sini sendirian ya, sepi ya.
Iya.
Dan tapi sini ya, di sini dari tim YGS You Got Served di sini menempati di sini You Got Served di sini di sini dengan tim 15 di sini. Mereka sedang berada pada satu map Iya, iya.
Gelut santuy.
Iya, benar sekali. So,
paling ramai di PUBG
oh,
Mobile.
kita melihat di sini ternyata circle tidak ke tengah, melainkan circle yang
Ke
tadinya dari
pinggir-pinggir
atas.
lautan.
Iya, yang tadinya pesawat dari atas shooting rank ke bawah SMB, setampaknya malah ngeflank ya circle-nya di sini ya, pada ngeflank malahan ya. Nah, bagaimana menurutmu?
Kemungkinan besar circle-nya ini akan di lautan. Kayaknya seru banget tuh berenang-berenang
Iya.
untuk survive.
Apakah kamu pernah mendapati pertandingan yang seperti itu, Nicholas? Dengan
Pernah,
survive di
tapi
ujung laut?
bukan di PUBG ini, di PUBG Mobile pernah itu di jembatan
Oh.
Milta. Oh, ternyata sudah ada yang mati.
Iya.
Sangat jago sekali. Wow.
Tim 4 di sini Fiqi, YT, reaction, YT. Di sini tim 4 meluncurkan serangan yang sangat cantik ya. Di sini untuk membunuh tim 10. Di sini tim Grab yang hanya tersisa satu saja, tim Grab BB tampaknya ingin menyelamatkan tim mereka dengan membawa mobil menjauhi tim 4 di situ ya.
Sedang diburu oleh
Tapi tampaknya tim 10 Grab di sini aman. Aman betul, bukan Azam? Ya, kembali lagi ke yang tadi. Jadi kamu pernah berada di match di tengah-tengah laut ya, Nicholas?
Pernah. Tapi waktu itu pas aku lagi main PUBG Mobile, ada tuh di circle udah kecil banget. Waduh. Terus aku jatuh ke lautan aja ya, dan aku yang chicken. Nggak tahu kenapa. Padahal musuhnya itu di daratan tuh. Nggak tahu kenapa. Hoki itu.
Jadi musuhnya tidak memilih untuk ke laut dan mencarimu.
Iya.
Oke, lumayan. Tapi apakah pernah kamu bersama musuh berdua atau berdua berada di tengah-tengah laut dengan hoki-hokian circle? Jadi zona udah mengecil, nunggu siapa yang mati duluan. Pernah?
Gak tahu sih, aku waktu itu ya cuman chicken doang. Pernah berdua kayak gitu juga. Cuman aku juga chicken juga gitu.
Chicken juga. Sama, Bang Fiqi juga pernah kayak gitu. Jadi Bang Fiqi berada di ujung-ujung laut di situ. Terus dia ternyata ada satu musuh yang memilih untuk berenang ke ujung juga. Dia tidak menembaki Bang Fiqi pada saat itu karena Bang Fiqi menyelam naik, jadi tidak ketahuan. Iya, dan dia chicken pada waktu itu. Pernah dikontenin juga waktu itu kalau tidak salah. Kita lihat di sini. How about your
opinion?
Alright, so talking about team number 14, Zexar Newman is the last remaining player for his team, and I think one more team down in Novo Rapina. I think one of their players is also just the one remaining. I'm not really sure. We're gonna have to look. Or I think Team YGS has eliminated the entire team that was intruding upon their area. Definitely a territorial team. You don't want to mess with them in their own territory. And I think it was also Team SMG who eliminated Team Grab, which is one player remaining. And Team Grab's player will also have to work quite hard just to get all of those credits as soon as he can, so that he can then invite his teammates back. But it won't be easy, considering one green flare gun costs about 1200 and then 1050 per teammate as well. Unless he gets kills just looting like that, will take him at least 2 zones time, and he does not have that long, considering half the zone right now is already in the water. So not a place where you want to be in. And also Team 17 is moving towards the zone. I think FY Daddy, Punk, and this team has PA Atom Short, who is missing here today. If he was here, we could have had more of a diversity, more of a Hindi casting coming from his side, and he has been performing amazingly well yesterday while he was here and day before as well. So definitely, Atom, we miss you. but we
Yeah.
hope that you get the chicken dinner in this one. And let's look at the zone and the car glitching. I mean, just look at this. It looks like, have you seen Spider-Man? And like,
Sangat
in
mengganggu.
Spider-Man, he has so many things, just like the web. What is
Why the
this
car is
glitch?
glitching?
Oh my god.
What
And definitely
What's
a funny
going on?
glitch happening here, dude.
What's going
Yeah,
Exactly.
this is weird.
I
I mean,
don't
just
know.
imagine you are you see a car coming towards you like
my-
this, so many things happening. You will definitely
It's
get
still
scared and want
glitching,
to
it's
run
not-
away.
It's not
Yeah.
end. Oh,
Let's
I
look
don't
at
know.
other teams in the meantime, though, and let's look at how they are trying to position themselves, because most of them who are outside the zone have started to move in. The zone will be closing completely on the first circle in about 3 minutes' time, so they still have all the time in the world, but not for the team in Primorsk, because they are a little bit further away.
Yeah.
And Team OG Cyril, OG Vector, I think we'll just call them OG at this point. So Team OG will have to move into the zone, but blocking their rotation pathway will be the purple team. We're gonna have to see which team it was that was purple bottom down near Team OG. Can we just look at the ferry pier area and see which team this is who is going to cut off the pathway? And it will be, I believe it is team number 5. I haven't seen these players perform before, and lots of players are coming in daily from different games, so it is yet to be seen how they perform here, and it would be very interesting to see how the paths do cut off. And do you think we will see a fight come in, Fiqi, or do you think we will just see them go inside the zone themselves? Because remember, they do have to go inside themselves with 2 minutes on the clock and players coming in. Fiki, what is your take on this? Do you think we will see a fight here?
Ya, tampaknya di sini tim ungu ini, tim 5, tampaknya tidak akan menembaki mereka. Tampaknya mereka akan memilih aman dan hanya memantau dari kejauhan. Mereka memilih untuk bermain aman di sini dan memilih untuk tidak menembaki tim 1 yang sedang menuju ke zona. Di sini kita melihat zona sudah mulai maju ke kanan circle arah Milta Power tengahnya. Tapi namun Milta Power belum sama sekali ditempati di sini. Oh, di sini ada sedikit bug ya, sorry. Kita akan melihat di sini ada tim abu di sini. Tim 13 di sini tampaknya mereka sedang berkonvoy menggunakan banyak mobil. Di sini kita lihat juga ada tim XR yang memilih untuk ke ujung zona dan bukan kenapa dia memilih untuk keluar zona dan tidak memasuki zona? Apakah ia memilih untuk melooting di tempat yang aman, karena ini masih ingat kita berada di fase 1 dan tidak terlalu sakit. Oh iya, tampaknya di sini tim 14 memilih untuk melooting di tempat yang terkena zona biru. Bagaimana menurutmu Nicholas dengan tim 14 kali ini yang tersisa 1 orang saja dengan 3 temannya yang sudah terkenok?
Saya tim dari nomor 14 ini sedang mengumpulkan duit untuk revive temannya kembali, karena ya kita tidak mungkin berjuang sendirian, karena ya manusia makhluk sosial membutuhkan orang lain. Kemungkinan besar dia sedang mencari duit untuk
Kecuali
membeli
play solo.
Oh iya.
Itu kecuali player solo.
Iya, kecuali player solo ya.
Player solo juga.
Aneh ya kalau player solo harus ke atas dan melooting di zona biru. Kita melihat di sini ada Yasnaya. Kalau menurutmu bagaimana Azam? Apakah kamu pernah melakukan pertandingan seperti itu? Melooting uang ke arah zona biru, tidak berani memasuki zona yang aman. Apakah kamu pernah seperti itu?
Pernah, karena bermain sama orang random, mencari duit untuk menghidupkan teman yang bernama Atron.
Oh, Atlon. Tampaknya aku mengenalnya. Apakah dia akan marah-marah jika kamu tidak melooting uang di zona biru?
Dia tidak marah, cuma karena saya takut untuk bersolo.
Oh, jadi posisinya kamu takut ada musuh yang mendatangimu. Tampaknya seperti itu.
Iya, karena solo itu seperti game horror.
Oh.
Iya, PUBG New melebihi game horror.
Aku nggak tahu kenapa sedikit ada bug kamera di sini kalau misalnya kita melihat menonton orang yang menggunakan mobil, maka kameranya akan ke mana-mana, tidak mengikuti seperti tadi yang pertama. So like what's your opinion about this round today?
Let's go to Milta for now, because I think there are 3 teams converging on Milta, and so we should see a lot of lots of action going down there. So if you could just move to Milta, just zoom in, and to the bottom left of this, I think there are fights going on where there are 3 teams converging in.
Yeah.
Let's just look at this cluster, because I think Team YGS has lost 2 members, and both of the remaining players are low on HP, and just a few bullets and they will go down. So they definitely need to heal up. I think Sagar is just bandaging his way right now, and they do have the cover of 2 shields, but one grenade is all it will take from Kratos' side, and they will go down. I think it was a vehicle that exploded, or it was just a grenade, but it was an extremely well-timed grenade or a well-timed explosion that did win Team Hell these 2 kills on Team YGS as well. And YGS, unfortunately, your journey ends here. And I think P Atom Jord will take. Oh, I think it is Team SMG versus Team Atom, and FY will go down in the fight. Team SMG has been practicing really well with 7 kills to the name at this point in the game. About halfway mark we have reached in, and with 40 players alive, they will be taking a lot of loot, lots of resources. And here's the thing, at this point they have no player losses, and so this 1200 cash that Starboy has, he can do anything he wants with that Fiqi. He has the M249 with the C1 customization, making it go to 150 bullets per spray, and that's a lot of bullets, that's a lot of damage that he can do with this one. And he has a DP as well with the C1, so he's just looking amazingly well. He's like the Terminator right now. If he is able to use his weapons properly, then he will be the Terminator of New State Mobile, at least in this round right now. Looking at the scoreboard and looking at what is happening on the kill feed, Team Hell is going to make sure that they revive their teammate, and they will be back to full members now. But it should be difficult for him to land, because there's not a lot of real estate remaining in the zone right now. Even though it's phase 2, half of it is still in the water, so landing should be a bit difficult unless he's in Milta, and we have seen 2 teams around it. If those teams decide to shoot him out of the sky, it wouldn't be the most impossible thing, considering these teams, these players know what they're doing. They know exactly how they're playing, how they should be. And let's see if RDOP is able to make it to the crown, right, Fiqi?
Di sini kita melihat tim Hell yang menghidupkan temannya. Di sini tampaknya akan kesusahan menurut Like, karena di situ dia dikelilingi oleh 2 tim. Di sini ada tim biru dan tim merah di sini. Kita melihat di sini dengan tim biru, tim merah, tim 8, tapi tampaknya Dragon OP di sini tidak menyadari keberadaan tim Hell di situ dan memilih untuk memflank ke arah bawah kanan Milta. Bagaimana menurutmu, Nicholas?
Oke. Kemungkinan yang tadi tim Pink itu dia akan, yang siapa tuh Health itu, mungkin dia akan berperang. Tidak. Ada temannya. Oke, nomor tim biru menembak, ketahuan posisi nomor tim Pink. Sedang mereload.
Sedang mereload menggunakan DP yang tadi ya. Jadi di sini Starboy, inilah yang dinamakan Rambo, karena dia menggunakan perpaduan antara M249 dan DP di sini, yang tentunya M249-nya sudah di-custom olehnya dan mendapati 150 amunisi di dalamnya. Apakah kamu pernah menggunakan 300 amunisi sekaligus, Nicholas? M249 custom
pernah saya pernah menggunakan M249 custom 1 sampai habis musuhnya.
Bagaimana apakah musuhnya pada modar semua?
Melihat modar semua.
Ya, itu strategi yang lumayan cantik tampaknya. Di sini kita lihat. Di sini ada XR yang tampaknya masih berada di luar zona yang tadi bersamaan dengan zona biru, tapi tampaknya di sini ia baru berjalan dan Tampaknya ia sudah berhasil menghidupi temannya di sini ya. Nuti. Di sini ada Nuti dan XR Human tim 14. Kita melihat mereka sudah banyak kekurangan darah di sini. Aduh, mereka seharusnya sudah
kemungkinan
Apanya
salah
dia
satu dari
menyerang?
mereka akan knockdown. Salah
iya.
satu dari mereka akan knock.
Sepertinya
Kita
dia
lihat saja
menyerang.
perjuangan. Kita lihat saja
Di sini
perjuangan
Nuti.
mereka ini.
Nuti.
Seperti
Seharusnya-
Eren Yeager maju terus tanpa mundur.
Seharusnya
Ternyata
mereka
temannya
Iya.
menjemput.
Iya, seharusnya mereka bersama satu mobil daripada menghadapi resiko yang sangat tinggi dengan menggunakan dua mobil. Karena jika menggunakan satu mobil, temanmu masih bisa membandage dirinya sendiri, betul bukan?
Betul. Akan mengganti posisi tempat
Iya.
duduk gitu ya.
Iya, bisa
Iya.
mengganti-ganti posisi tempat duduk. Oh, di situ ada Mas yang tampaknya sudah berada di Melta Power.
Sudah ramai. Oh, ternyata sedang ada peperangan di pinggir batu.
Iya.
Oke.
So, Azam, bagaimana menurutmu Azam dari tim 13 ini melawan tim 20? Yang manakah yang akan unggul di sini? Karena di bawah kita lihat di bawah juga ada tim 10 yang hendak beranjak naik.
Sepertinya tim 13 ini tidak akan bertahan lama kerana diserang dua musuh, dua tim.
Di sandwich. Posisinya sandwich
sandwich.
ya. Iya.
Yep.
Iya.
Yeah. Di sini how about you like you
Penyakit.
can see
Do you know the interesting thing is that we did see those two players out in the zone who were coming in from the UAZs. But do you know that you can call for bandages from
Yeah.
the drone as well? But they did not do so. They had 350 cash, and that's what I was looking at. If they had called in that little bit of bandage, it would have helped them quite a bit reaching here safely. But I don't know if they're able to do so. I mean, even when they do, they will be pretty low on HP. They only had like 2 first aid kits each. So it would be fun to see how they manage their economy in this point, because getting a squad wipe with just that bit would
Yeah.
prove to be quite difficult. I mean, look at this. Nutty God will get taken now just by one bullet from jump in, just because he was low on HP, and Newman will try to go away from here. He did try to loot his way to invite his teammates back, but it won't be happening anytime soon again, because, well, he's all out of cash.
Yeah.
And just 3 first aids now, but that won't really do him much favors, considering how he is still alone, and Anthros will take down Victor in the meantime. Nutty God still trying to crawl his way into the zone, will probably not be able to make it if the enemy team has their way in.
Team
But
3 then.
Team GH, yeah, Team 3, definitely GH Reflexer with the 6x and Scarl. And look at this, he has a C1 Scarl, that means he has 50 bullets and improved recoil control. He should definitely try to go for that kill, but let's see if Newman is able to give him some sort of cover here, because if Newman does so, there may be an extremely slim chance in a world where he's able to get his teammate revived. But I don't think it will be possible, Fiqi, considering how Team 3 has their eyes on their prey like a hawk watches his food. And Nutty God will go down to the zone again. They will be getting the kill, but Newman here alone again, and the curse of loneliness perhaps plagues his life a bit too much. Newman, feeling bad for you, mate, but don't feel too bad, because at the same time, we did see last match, Octophage made it to the second position just by crawling in. And if you do the same, you still have some weapons to make sure that in the last zone, you're able to get at least some frags. So just hold on till then, my friend. Maybe we'll be able to see something there. But what do we see here? Send from Team GH. He's lying down, waiting. He sees someone, shoots, misses. But maybe he will try again. I mean, second time's the charm. Second time's the charm. And I think Adi OP, the only remaining team member from his team, will be able to revive at least 2 of them, and it's better than not having anyone at this point. But not sure if he's gonna be able to make it now. Well, Maze, he completely misses the spray on Maze.
Yeah,
that was very unfortunate there.
Yeah,
Fiqi, go on.
Maybe he's not used a gyro, yeah. So it's hard to move. ya.
Right, definitely. And he's on 3 HP, just one bullet.
No.
And as I tell you,
Iya,
one
Allah.
bullet, just one bullet is all it will take
Iya,
to take
iya.
him down from Team SMG. And Team SMG looking amazing with 8 kills, but then again, we did see that last match as well, but they were unable to get the chicken dinner in time. They should probably go for the central location, and that's what I keep telling everyone here, that central location in this zone is perhaps the best place to be in, because
Yeah.
everyone despises that, even though it has a clear-cut advantage there, because you see in the factory area there's literally nobody there and everyone's on the edge thinking, oh well, I don't want to take a fight right now, and so everyone has the same mentality. What's his name again? Belu? I'm not sure how you got this name, man. It's a very
Bebelu.
interesting name. Bebelu. I'm not sure, man, but Team Grab, definitely the first time I'm seeing them perform here. Should be really fun to see how they show their first debut match in the qualifiers. Well, moving on to you, Fiqi, how do you think Team Grab is going to perform here?
Ya, di sini Bibay tim 10 Grab lumayan ya. Lumayan di sini Bibay sudah mengekill satu dari tim 13 di sini. Is a pie. Wait, kita lihat di sini apakah tim yang mana yang akan unggul pada pertandingan kali ini di pertandingan 13 melawan tim 10 kali ini. Kita lihat dari posisi tim 10 di sini. Oh, di sini mengkonokan baru saja Baibilu mengkonokan tim 10. Bagaimana menurutmu Nicholas di sini pertandingan kali ini dengan tim 10 melawan tim 13?
Menurut saya mungkin dari salah satu mereka akan tertumbangkan dari salah satu dari tim mereka. Ya mungkin saja tim 10 ini unggul dalam apa namanya
Pertandingan
perlindungan.
Iya, iya,
Oke.
iya, iya. Oh iya, dia berlindung dari balik tembok ya.
Box.
Iya,
Yep.
box dan tembok di sini. Tapi kita lihat di sini zona sudah mulai ke bawah sedikit dari Milta dan
Oh, terlihat tuh.
mereka
ada yang
belum
tim biru muda
di sini.
di
Iya.
pinggir-pinggir lautan.
Ya, tim 4 ya. Tim 4 di sini, tim 4 tampaknya ingin melaju ke zona yang aman di sini. Kita melihat circle tengah-tengah dan mereka masih banyak yang berada di pinggiran circle di sini. Bagaimana Azam menurutmu?
Apa tadi?
Bagaimana menurutmu di sini tim 8? Tim 8 yang sudah berada di pinggir zona namun ada salah satu temannya yang terkenok di sini kita lihat. Dan mulai banyak yang tim-tim dari luar circle memasuki circle.
Sepertinya tim 8 akan disadari oleh tim 15 dan tim 5.
Tampaknya tim 8 akan
Karena
dispray
dari-
habis-habisan ya dari tim 15 di sini. Ada tim
Oh, ada yang
15.
memulai pakai Rainbow. Interesting.
Rainbow my favorite.
Oh, jadi kamu menyukai
Caranya-
Rainbow? Oh, di sini
Iya.
Grab Bibelo.
Senjata dengan
favoritku
peluru
nomor 3.
banyak.
Grab Bibelo tim 10. Jadi di sini sangat ramai sekali yang sudah berada. Ya, kita lihat
Waduh,
banyak
satu spot
sekali.
mati.
Banyak sekali
Oke,
tim
nice try.
yang gugur pada pertandingan kali ini hanya karena zona yang
Kemungkinan
sangat
besar
sakit.
tim coklat akan menang. Karena ya di dalam zona hoki sekali.
Oh
mereka.
iya, di sini tim 18 Octoface. Oh, di sini Daku. Jadi Daku
Sedang
is
glining.
the one who asked me for India Scrim. So here is Daku tim 18 dan dia tampaknya sudah berada di sini ada temannya yang terkenok di pinggir zona. Tampaknya aman sih di situ.
Yang merevive. Aman.
Iya,
Karena
aman.
tertutupi oleh smoke.
Iya.
Oke, kita lihat dia tim ini sedang camping di dalam mobil. Entah apa yang mereka lakukan. Oh, mereka sedang bergerak.
Oh, jangan bilang mereka akan menggunakan
Mobil,
metode
mekanik mobil. Wow. Apalagi ada yang
Mobil
pakai
meta.
Rainbow ini.
Oh,
Keren.
Sama seperti
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
The edge
Keren
team
sekali.
3 again. So live. It's a
Waduh.
3 again
Wah,
live.
meledak.
Mobil meta ni bos.
Definitely, it is team number 3, Team
This is
GH, who has
still-
gotten about 4 kills now,
Whoa.
and they are remaining with all 4 members. But it will be difficult to see how this continues because the team member is actually dropping out of the blue zone. I mean,
Yeah.
out of the safe zone, and we have 20 seconds. If he's able to land and get some loot, it would be amazing. But they still have to get some positioning in because Team 18 Starku with the DP is already in position to take down anyone who's approaching them. At the same time, I think at this point it is a 2v2 in the sense that there are 2 teams remaining,
Gilly.
and
Gilly,
Gilly, I think
go.
that's his name,
You
will
need to
also be
go.
taken
Bye.
down.
Ah.
Hijack gets
Goodbye.
the jump.
Goodbye.
Yeah, it's goodbye to him. Definitely goodbye to him.
Ah.
And we have a 3 versus 3 situation. Team
Yeah.
18 versus Team 3. Will the magic finally
Team
happen? Will we
3?
finally see Team 3 with the win? Or will it be Octophage's team? Well, they do have the central location. They do have the walls. They do have the hard cover. So it will be difficult for Team 3 to go in. But they do have a vehicle. And if they use the vehicle, right, I mean, it's a moving mobile fortress. And, with the fortress comes a lot of defense. If they're able to use the defense to their advantage, maybe it will be easy for them. But what do we
Oh.
see here is, well, Team 18 just a quick
Oh,
drive
don't
by
do that.
2 people here. And I think it is a win for Team 18. We can't just say yet, but reflexes
Ah.
will go down as well.
Yeah,
And definitely Team 18 with
Tidak
that chicken dinner.
tumbang.
Really good
Yeah.
performance from
Nomor
their
tim
side.
18 menang.
Mantap.
Nice.
Oke,
nice.
sangat mantap untuk tim 18. Selamat
Just
untuk
goes to
tim
show.
18. Sayang sekali
Yeah.
nomor
Tapi
3
jatuh di dalam
tidak
air.
beruntung.
Yeah. That was nice.
Oke, ternyata kata-kata beruntung itu tidak nyata.
Oh, lumayan. Hashtag kedua.
Mereka
Lalu-
itu ya, nice try.
Nice try.
Mereka menggunakan taktik yang sangat bagus untuk tim nomor 3.
Iya, iya. Tim nomor 18 menggunakan mekanik mobil, tapi tampaknya sebentar lagi mekanik mobil akan di-nerf, betul tidak?
Mungkin
Iya.
mungkin
Iya.
saja akan dinner
Mungkin
karena
saja.
ya
Karena
mungkin
terlalu
dianggap
OP.
terlalu
Iya.
sangat OP,
So-
ya.
So, like, how about you? Your opinion about mechanic, car mechanic?
So, guys, here's the thing, right? We have seen in the Korean tournaments that happened a
Yeah.
bit earlier,
Yeah.
right? We did see the Volta and the M249 meta in that one, and recently in the ROG tournament that happened in India, we
yes,
also
yes.
saw people going with Dacias. So
Yeah.
it's rather annoying to have drive-bys happen. But here's the thing. Here's the thing you have to understand.
Yeah.
At this point, the game is very new, right? It is a
Yes.
baby. Really, it is a baby. But
Just
and as
born baby.
teams get better with their aiming, and as teams get better with their positioning, it will be difficult to have drive-bys happen,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
As soon as people are able to figure out the best way to pop tires in a vehicle, and they see any vehicle, they just pop the tire, right? So the vehicle cannot be used. Like just 3 bullets on the tire, right? And that disables the vehicle. So that's all you need, really. And you need to stop shooting at the people. You need to start aiming at the tires, blow the vehicle, get it out of commission, and perhaps then you can win, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it will take some time.
Yeah.
That's all it will happen, Fiqi.
Yeah.
It will take some time, but
Yeah.
it will be really, really fun.
Ya, apalagi kalau mobilnya memutar-mutar dan itu akan sangat sulit untuk meluncurkan aim yang tepat kepada musuh. Karena aku juga bermain Newsted pada akhir-akhir ini dan menggunakan metode mobil itu juga lumayan sulit karena ketika mobilnya bergerak untuk memutar, kita harus mengikuti aim yang harus ke kiri dan ke kanan dan itu sungguh sulit sekali, apalagi dengan kecepatan mobil yang di Troy tepatnya sangat ngebut sekali, bukan seperti di Erangel yang menggunakan Dacia atau yang mobil yang menggunakan kecepatan dengan yang tidak terlalu cepat, begitu bukan, Nicholas? Atau
Satu-satunya adalah gyroscope.
Iya, benar.
Tanpa gyroscope mereka akan kesulitan.
Yeah, that's right. So,
Yeah. So guys, before we sign off for the day, let me just reintroduce myself. My name is Light and my channel is Lightcast. Feel free to join in and subscribe to my channel. Check out the content. It is amazing and I think most people will like it. Joining me today is also Azam and Nicholas. Guys, these two are amazing and wonderful people that I like to interact with, liked hanging out with, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with them in the future as well. Again, the biggest thanks today should go to Fiqi, because Fiqi has ensured that we get this platform to try out our strategies, try out our players. So big shout out to Fiqi, guys. Subscribe to Fiqi's channel, like the stream, and share it with your friends. Just watch this over and over so that you know where to improve yourself. And regarding the future of these scrims, we will get back to you shortly. After we've shortlisted the people, we will inform you if you have been selected, and we will move on to different areas, qualifiers as well. So Fiqi, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity today, and to everyone else, good day, take care, bye bye. Fiqi, do you have anything you want to say?
Ya, jadi buat kalian di sini ada teman-temanku, ada dengan Nicholas dan Azam, terutama Like yang sudah membantuku di 2 hari sebelumnya dan hari ini, terutama juga untuk for Atom yang 2 hari kemarin sudah membantuku juga berbicara dengan menggunakan bahasa India. Nah, di sini ini adalah grup yang terakhir pada Scrim kali ini. Ini adalah grup C yang terakhir. Kita memiliki 3 grup dari kelompok India. Scrim yang A, yang kemarin, yang B dan C. ABC nanti akan kita kumpulkan di final. Waktunya belum kita jadwalkan, tetapi jika sudah memiliki kandidat untuk kandidat tim mana yang akan menuju ke babak final akan kami informasikan selanjutnya. Dan terutama tim dari India nanti di babak final akan kami ambil sekitar 7 atau 8 tim untuk melawan tim dari Indonesia. Jadi kalian buat semua jangan lupa untuk dukung terus channel ini, terus jangan lupa like, comment, subscribe semuanya guys. Thank you buat kalian semua yang sudah nonton, sangat big respect buat kalian. Terus jangan lupa juga kalian yang dari Indonesia dukung tim Indonesia, dukung support terus tim Indonesia dari
biar terus berkembang menjadi game yang terbaik.
Ya, supaya berkembang terus. Nicholas, apakah kamu mempunyai pesan terakhir sebelum match ini diakhiri?
Untuk cheater-cheater, ya gue getok pele lu.
Iya, that's right. Ya, cheater, tolong kamu jangan nge-cheat lagi ya, kalau enggak kita getok pale lu. Dan Azam, apakah kamu mempunyai pesan menggunakan bahasa Malaysia, please?
Untuk cheater juga.
Untuk cheater juga. Silakan.
Untuk cheater juga, kalau pakai cheat nanti ditangkap polisi.
Nice.
Doain giginya ompong, cheater giginya ompong. Amin.
Amin. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching this live Scrim India qualification. Sekali lagi aku ucapkan terima kasih. Bye bye semua. Bye bye.